Hi everyone and welcome to my newest series on the channel, Judge from Episode 1, where we take random Netflix series and judge them from only watching their first episode. Today we are looking at Skylanders Academy. Now what is Skylanders first of all? Skylanders was a game series that sparked the short-lived yet super cool video game genre known as Toys to Life. It involved buying some sort of figurine with a chip inside, placing it on a game interactive service, in Skylanders' case a portal, and playing it as said character on the screen. The first game launched around 2011 by Activision and Toys for Bob under the title Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. There wasn't much Spyro. I got into the game around 2013-2014 and I still enjoy the game today. And I also have a small collection of the original and the Giants figures. So, fast forward to 2015-ish, Activision thought it would be a neat idea to make a TV series revolving around the already dying genre at the time. As an idea, it wasn't that bad in my opinion. I remember being super excited about it when I first heard about it. Spark life in the dying genre by making something revolving around said genre, focusing on the younger audience who would be interested. And then we got this.
Just giving these cadets a little memento.
What the fuck? So the first episode of season 1 out of 3 begins with the origin story of Spyro the Dragon, the main protagonist, who immediately knocks out of these goblin things by simply being a dragon and spitting fire. Master Eon shows up and takes him home to take care of him at the academy. Fast forward a lot of years and we are the 4th year of Spyro's academy adventure, with him and many more of his classmates being the graduates. Out of all of them, the other two we focus on is Eruptor and Stealth Elf. Spyro has gained a massive ego over the years and it shows.
Wow! Spyro wins again! Just giving these cadets a little memento.
What the fuck, and Netflix and Activision thought it would be a great idea to make Spyro like this. I'd accept the Nash shot though, not gonna lie. Followed by all of this, we meet the first actual teacher in this academy. Jet Vac, the Jet Barrett, who is jet mad at Spyro and his Jet friends for being jet late for his Jet class, so makes them do a Jet task. Afternoon, Eon meets Spyro at the academy library, claims that he must do perfectly at every test in order to be a Skylander, and that he also should lose his massive fucking throbbing ego.
I am a dragon, so...
I'm talking about your unbridled ego.
Fuck this Spyro, we need a Spyro's Adventure boy back. It was much cooler. The graduates have to perform perfectly on this course called the Skylander Games, where they show out their powers and strength. How does Eruptor and Elf practice? Obstacle course. How does Spyro practice? At this point, this is nothing like the Spyro I grew up with. Shame on the writers. The game's day comes and everyone shows up except Spyro, who is pretty hangover from last night and misses the opening. Two contestants aren't accepted into Skylanders, Spyro and Heck. Only ones accepted as Skylanders are Eruptor, Stealth Elf, and this dude named Bad Breath, who I actually had to Google if he's an actual Skylander in the games or not. And he is. Who the fuck made this? Meanwhile, we get introduced to the villainous duo of the series and the games, Chaos the Kid and Glumshanks the Goblin, or whatever he is. Don't assume. Chaos plans on stealing the Book of Skylanders, which Eon holds onto, which also can control any Skylanders, and whatever happens to the book happens to them. Spyro and his friends go home and Spyro hits a new edgy phase a good 10 years later after ending his Legend of series. Those games were dark. I love them. Alf talks to him and cheers him up as your regular "stand up and be happy" trope talk. Graduation day comes around and gasp! Shooketh! Chaos disguises himself and stole the Book of Skylanders and freezes them all. Except Spyro, who isn't in the book because he failed. Chaos and him have a fairly good fight, but Chaos literally bats him away in a sort of dark orb of mass edgy destruction of hopelessness or whatever. They raid Eon's treasury. Spyro escapes because Eon telepathically talked to him to wake the fuck up and be a Skylander, my boy. Spyro manages to defreeze the book and also shock Chaos with the trap, and Chaos and Glumshanks get thrown out to a horde of bloodthirsty sheep. Those are a thing apparently. Spyro gets drawn into the Book of Skylanders and accepted as one. Eon tells them to not party, but they do anyway, and that is where we end. And that was the first episode of Skylanders Academy Season 1. Was it cringy? Fairly. Not the body-wrenching or mind-breaking cringe, but there were moments where I had to just pause the video and just think of what I saw, and why did they write this into the episode. It is the healthy dose of cringe. Was it deep and meaningful? Probably. It does show the effect of being a narcissistic asshole and how one's ego can be reduced by looking out for others. So it has its value of meaning. Was it funny? It was, at some points. Was it good or bad? It was okay. Not horribly bad, but it's
I
also
think
not a masterpiece. I wouldn't say it was bad nor it was good. It was in the middle, but sort of tilting. The first half was really hard to watch because I got really unused to the academy setting in different series and the characters and new personalities, which they really fucked up. The other half though was much easier to watch, and I also really enjoyed the fight scenes. So I say it was okay. My overall rating for Skylanders Academy, judged from episode 1 of season 1, is a 5 out of 10. Not a masterpiece, not a horrible garbage pile, but a good example of an okay show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment, share, everything. Feel free to suggest any other series that you guys would like to see me judge by the first episode, and I'll see you again later.